that I will be a candidate for President of the United States.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Wow. Seems to be a very popular announcement.
Senator, can we try that again?
There you go. How about that?
Good job.
Well, now, but first of all, congratulations. And what were the factors leading to this decision? I think it's a very popular one.
To be on the show was the first.
Wow.
Well, good.
Did you really mean to say that General Petraeus goes out every day in an unarmed Humvee? Because I checked with General Petraeus' people overnight, and they said that he never goes out in anything less than an up-armored Humvee. And you also told Bill Bennett on his radio program on Monday, you said there are neighborhoods in Baghdad where you and I could walk through those neighborhoods today. We've got two different stories here. Who's right?
Well, some of your fellow senators talk about experiencing a McCain moment.
The hard calls in this book are about decisions that have historical significance, but the hard calls in most of it.
Eliminate all earmarks. Pass the line item veto. Employ honest budget accounting.
In 2005, the people of Afghanistan defied the terrorists.
We must strike where the iron is hot. I've been around here long enough to know that opportunities like this don't come very often. The American people are demanding a solution. The President is committed. It also maintains that more than a majority of future immigration will be based on family ties. That couldn't be more important. Family reunification has been the cornerstone of our immigration policy for decades, and under this proposal, it still will be. About 20% will be given to refugees who desperately need asylum in this country. This is in preferences for both high-skilled, low-skilled workers as well as extended family ties. The bill includes temporary workers that will have strong labor protections. This will help people who risk their lives crossing the border for a job will have the chance to apply for good jobs in the United States, and it helps strengthen the backbone of our economy.
Okay, so
Thank you for that scattered applause.
it was pretty resounding. You're doing good, boss. So,
what about this bill that was passed October 26th of last year to build over 800 miles of fence?
Yes,
and the
sir.
money was provided for $1 billion. We've got to secure that border. I don't blame you.
The bill they passed last year, sir, was 700 miles of fence. They did not appropriate the money for it, nor did it get through the Senate.
Why didn't they appropriate the money?
They just decided not to do that. But America is still the land of opportunity, and it is a beacon of hope and liberty, and as Ronald Reagan said, a shining city on the hill, and we're not going to erect barriers and fences.
But I do not support this immigration bill.
I understand.
At all.
I understand. And when you have a better proposal, I'd love to hear it. I always do the right thing, and it always turns out all right. And I know what the right thing is. I'm worried about our nation's security, and if you or anyone else has a better way of securing our borders and addressing 12 million people who are here illegally, I'd love to hear it.
He wasn't sure whether it was preparing, things behind the scenes, watch was mentioned as well. What do you attribute the lack of a terrorist attack to?
Well, let me flip that on its other side. If there had been an attack, we'd certainly know who would be responsible. So why don't we give credit for the fact that there hasn't been?
In that old Beach Boys song, Bomberan, you know, bomb, 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 bomb. Anyway, please. I was talking with some of my old veterans friends, and my response is, lighten up and get a life.
You don't think it was insensitive or in any way?
Insensitive to what? The Iranians? My response is, lighten up and get a life.
I think you made a joke about IEDs, roadside bombs, with Jon Stewart, and another war veteran, John Murtha, had a reaction, and I'll play that this morning.
I had something really picked out for you, too. It's a nice,
Did you really?
Yeah, it's a nice little IED to put under your desk.
That's very lovely of you. Thank you.
Imagine a presidential candidate making a joke about IEDs when these kids are blown apart. It's outrageous. That individual owes an apology to every troop that serves in Iraq.
A reaction to John Murtha?
I don't know how to react to that kind of hysteria. All I can say is to Murtha and others, lighten up and get a life. It's such a stretch, I can't respond to it.
What my husband is doing is serving his country and serving it very well.
Yesterday, many people said was a relaunch, a beginning again. As we know, we were talking about the McCain front runner. Well, we thank you so much, Senator McCain and Mrs. McCain, and again, welcome to this first day of the official campaign.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Senator McCain. It's on my list. I guess that's a pass. This is a seminal moment in American history. We must succeed. There will be a big debate coming up in September on the floor of the Senate in the case for tie vote in the Senate, and the other is to inquire daily as to the health of the president. I really would do what some presidents have done.